Hi everyone, how's it going? This is the Bald Metal Nerd coming at you with a really quick vid. This one, you've already read the title of it. It kind of relates to a pretty recent video that I uploaded about Linux versus Windows and how I feel Linux doesn't outperform Windows. And I've gotten a lot of comments on it that said, basically the test I did wasn't correct, yada, yada, yada. It wasn't meant to be a scientifically exhaustive test what I did, but it just confirmed kind of what I've seen over the years with Windows versus Linux, okay? And this is something I've noticed across different machines running different permutations of Linux versus different permutations of Windows. This is just, that's all I'm saying. This is my personal experience. Your mileage, of course, may vary. But basically, what it boils down to is I think it is a common myth that is spread around by the Linux community that, Linux outperforms Windows, right? I don't think that's the case, especially when you get to high memory use. Because in the video in question, which I'll link in the description in case you haven't seen it, basically, when RAM completely fills up on a Windows system versus a Linux system, at least with modern versions of Windows like Windows 10, when you can completely fill the RAM up on a Windows system, and the Windows system will still be relatively usable. It obviously slows down quite a bit if you fill up the RAM, but it's still usable. The system doesn't totally come to a screeching halt. Whereas with Linux, what I've noticed is if you fill the RAM up and you're just running the swap file at that point, yeah, the system just basically stops and is completely non-responsive. So my question to all of you Linux people out there, do you feel that Linux manages memory specifically, that's the specific resource I'm talking about, better than Windows? Because in every instance I've ever seen, that does not seem to be the case. Linux seems to have some sort of, it seems to be worse at memory management overall than Windows. And this is directed really to any Linux user out there, but Chris at Dixieland Farm, I hope you're watching this, and I hope specifically you answer this question. What you found with this, if you've ever, just for fun, done anything like this, testing memory and all that. Because again, like I said, I know this is probably going to attract a lot of trolls, as anytime you attack any sacred cow of anything, you get trolls. So I know I'll probably get Linux fans descending on this video, oh, you're stupid, you don't know anything, blah, blah, blah. But who cares? Anyway, that's pretty much it. If you like this, thumbs up. If you hate me, thumbs down, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thanks so much for watching, and live long and prosper. See ya.